My name is Nigel Williams. I'm a peer recovery coach with Rise Recovery. What that means is I help young people get sober, not because I've read about substances in a book, but because I actually lived it. I went through it. When I was 12 or 13, I started experimenting with substances, like a lot of teenagers do. I think I quickly found that it got out of hand. I found myself using more than I said I would, using when I said I wasn't going to use, doing things I thought I would never do. I think that's a misconception with addiction, is that you can't really see past today, right? It's the next fix, the next high, getting money. You don't really have time to think or dream about 5 or 10 years from now because you're so stuck in today. Like you can only be happy if you can afford to be happy. You can only feel okay if you can afford to feel okay. So you don't really get a lot of time to dream or plan while you're in your addiction. I'm 20, I'll be 25 tomorrow, and I've buried more friends in the last 2 or 3 years than my parents have, and they're in their 60s. Like, this thing kills people. I mean, that's the whole reason I do what I do. It's not because I think drugs are bad or I want to ban everything. It's because I've buried so many friends with this disease and I'm tired of doing it, and I don't want to die myself. This disease that I have, the disease of substance use, the disease of addiction, tries to tell me that I don't have a disease. And so every day I wake up and remind myself that, you know what, I am powerless over drugs and alcohol, and that I need an outside help to help keep me sane. I need people that know me and love me to help keep me sane. I have to keep walking the same path. I can't stop doing what I've done because then I'll become who I was, and I don't want to be that guy anymore. Rise was a huge thing. They don't give up on anybody. Even kind of when you think you should be given up on. And it can make you so angry because, like, why would you just give up already? But that's love. That's unconditional love, is that we don't give up on people no matter what. They understood and they listened. Everyone else that told me not to keep using or not to keep going forward had never been where I've been before. They couldn't understand how I feel. And I believe that to this day. I believe if you haven't gone through addiction, you can sympathize, but you can't empathize. So when I came here, when they told me who they used to be, and they described the stories of things that they had done, and it sounded just like me, and they said, yeah, that was me, but it's not me anymore. That was the one thing that made a difference, is that connection, that I know how you feel, let's get through this together kind of thing. If I'm talking to my younger self, and I'm like really giving myself solid advice, it's just keep going. Just keep moving forward. There's gonna be days where you wanna give up, and there's gonna be days where it makes sense to give up, but don't. Just keep moving forward. It gets better. I can't tell you when or how, but that's my driving force today, is that on my bad days, I know that it's better tomorrow. And not tomorrow, then the day after that. So no matter what, keep moving.